Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This will be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below. And I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Keep in mind that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. So it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. Okay. All are welcome on this channel. All contributions are highly appreciated. Okay. Hope you're doing wonderful. Hope you're happy and hope you are safe. Okay. All right. The first card I have here is peace. Peace. So there's a need for you to maintain your peace, Spirit is saying. No matter what's going on around you, maintain your peace and stay true. Okay? Maintain your peace with this water energy. It's a person sitting in like a pool and they're stretched out there with water around them. So Spirit is saying make sure that you are doing things that brings you a sense of peace. Okay? No matter what's going on in the world or around you, make sure that you're constantly giving yourself some kind of relief. I'm getting this could be a spa day, getting your hair done, nails done, manicure, pedicure, going to buy yourself something nice, taking yourself shopping. Okay, you ain't got to tell me twice. Okay, have the courage and the strength to always pour into yourself. Have the courage and the strength to always pour into yourself and give yourself peace, collective. Okay, getting out into nature and doing fun things, maybe catch a movie, go to the park, go for a walk. If you have pets, take your pets outside, let them get some air, a cat, a dog, okay, a lizard. Somebody has a lizard, okay. Yeah, you have a turtle. I'm getting all kind of stuff. Take them outside, okay. Spend time with your pet if you are a pet owner. Okay, and so the next one is storm, turmoils coming ahead. So Spirit is saying basically, no matter what you may be in fear of, or maybe this is on your mind of some kind of turmoil or unexpected event in your life, or maybe you are perpetuating this energy here, thinking something is going to occur, or maybe you're very hyper focused on it. Spirit is saying make sure that you are maintaining your peace within yourself, and you don't want to be so focused on what's ahead that you are unable to make sure that you are maintaining your peace. You don't want to be hyper focused, because a lot of things, thoughts become things, and we have to be mindful of overextending ourselves too far ahead. And a lot of these things that we are assuming, most of the time, they don't even occur. Some do, but many, many, many don't occur. Just like things that you hear in the media, on television, or gossip, going around on the job, they're going to lay off, they're going to have cuts up, people, complaining and just talking about all these changes and things that are happening. Changes are happening. Yes, we're always in the energy of evolution. Things are supposed to be modified and adjusted. It's a part of life, but something about the storm card, it says turmoil is coming ahead. Something about you not focusing on turmoils coming ahead, but focus on how to have the strength and courage to move ahead. Okay, so they want you to do the reciprocal. Focus on having courage and strength in order to move ahead, and trust and know that it is always working for your highest good. You can use that as an affirmation if you want to. Okay, all right. So we have, oh, I love this. Honesty and trust, the beautiful owl card here, okay? The all-seeing owl who can even see in the dark, the beautiful owl. Okay, honesty and trust. Be honest with yourself when it comes to making decisions about your life moving forward, and trust the process. Trust that there's a higher power, as I just said, working for you and your loved ones. Okay? So I'm picking up the energy again, which I've been picking up for a couple of weeks now, of a lot of energy where people are worried and concerned. And that is natural. That's not a terrible thing. But Spirit is just channeling inspiration for you to see through the illusions. And also don't forget to take care of yourself regarding these things that are out of your control. But you do have control over you. So don't forget to take care of you and your well-being. Okay? Divine timing, believing in the right time. Okay, things will work out for you, collective, in divine timing. So the goal is, now we hear this divine timing repetitively. Okay, we've heard this our entire life, right? Right. Auntie and them, grandma and them, mama and them, all of them and them. But the goal is, in between time, in the meantime, here's the secret. Here comes the gravy. Here, bring your plate of potatoes. Not to throw in the towel, not to give up. Doesn't matter what it is that you're working on, whether it's a housing situation, employment, building, creating, waiting on a response or approval. The goal is to keep going. Now I'm hearing, keep on trucking, baby. You got to keep on trucking. Now I don't know the rest of that song, but that's what I just heard. Spirit is saying, keep on trucking. The ancestors saying, keep on moving. That's what we did when we were there. So while you're there, keep going. Okay. So the goal is, whatever it is you are desiring, to not give up. Do not give up because you're hearing about something in the media, or you're hearing about how something didn't work out for someone else. Oh, don't go to that school, so and so, so and so, so and so. Oh, don't apply for that job. That has nothing to do with you. Okay, someone trying to discourage you. That's why people keep their business to themselves. Don't be telling nobody where you're going to apply. Just put the app in and send your resume. Don't be telling nobody what you're doing. Don't tell nobody who you're going to go look for a place. Just go look. Trust me, you get a better response. The less people know about what you're doing, collective, the better turnout you have. But the more you do this, you have people tainting your progress, tainting the process of your progress. They're speaking about it. They're thinking about it. They're chatting about it. Yeah, energy works like that. Just go handle your business. Go do your adulting. Do your adulting and keep it on the low. Keep it on the low. Keep it on the low, okay? Maybe you're someone went through a breakup. It says breakup, okay? Forever endings, okay? So keep your peace. Maybe you're going through a breakup or a separation or a divorce. Keep your peace within yourself. Go ahead and feel. If you got to heal. If you got to cry, cry. Scream, scream. Just don't vacation there. Don't take your favorite shoes, your favorite pillow. Please don't take a warm blanket. Have your moment and move on, okay? Move on. The clock will keep ticking. The calendar is going to keep moving, no matter who we are or what we're going through. And we can agree on that. Life keeps moving on. And in order to see yourself on the other side of any situation, don't ignore what you feel. Just don't vacation there. Don't stay there. Don't stay there. Now I think it's NDRE. Strength, courage, and wisdom. It's been a part of me all along because I found strength, courage, and wisdom. Courage and strength. She says it's been a part of her all along. It means she's found her innate abilities, one of her innate abilities and gifts. The strength, the courage, and wisdom been inside of her entire life. And she's had an aha moment and awakening, like, wow, I am powerful. I am more courageous and I have more strength than I ever knew. And it's an amazing moment. It's a breakthrough moment. I love that song. Strength, courage, and wisdom. I believe that's NDRE. I believe it is. I believe it is. Okay. Someone could be missing you through this breakup, collective. Someone could be missing you. It says missing you. But it is up to you whether this person is missing you or not. Is this a connection for you to return to? Is this a response you should return to? No one can tell you about your life, what you desire, or what's best for you. You be honest with yourself and trust the process. Whatever you choose to do, be honest with yourself and trust the process. Whether it's a relationship, a separation, a job, housing, whatever it is. Trust the process. Starting a business, somebody's concerned, you're an entrepreneur, you're building something. Look, don't focus on the negative. Keep building. Keep creating. Don't focus on that. Don't be worried about the prices and this and that. Don't worry about that. Don't you will look, you will be able to purchase those plates and forks in bulk on sale. Claim it right now. Somebody got a food truck. Somebody keep going. Keep moving. Don't worry about all that. You just keep grinding and keep shining. Okay? Mm-hmm. Persevere through the storm. Okay? Mm-hmm. Then we have here twin flame, divine connection. Okay. So you could have someone that's headed your way after this breakup that may be a twin flame, or you may be your twin flame. A twin flame does not always mean romantically. Now, just because you see two people embracing here, this does not always mean romantically. Sometimes you are your twin flame. Mhm. Your twin flame is someone who mimics you and shows you truths about yourself. It's a mirror effect. That's what that is. Okay? Okay? Like a soulmate does not have to be romantic. I know I used to think the same thing too. I know. I know. Me too. Yeah. Yeah, but a twin flame does not have to be romantic. A twin flame could be you. The twin flame could be a friend, an associate. Okay, it doesn't always have to be someone you're romantic or intimate with. A soulmate does not have to be romantic. Everybody think everything is romantic, romantic, lover, lover. No, 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 no. Okay. I know. Ooh, it's a big moment when that truth could kick in. Like, oh man, I didn't know that. Okay, it's wonderful though. Now, what we talking about when that truth kick in? Look at this. Spiritual awakening, realization. I love it. Look at God. I love it. Spiritual awakening, realizations. Being honest. And what I kept holding this beautiful owl. Being honest and truthful with yourself so that you can elevate your life and move forward. No one collective is going to love you more than you, want you to win more than you. No one is going to want you to be successful more than you. In order to attract love, you have to be love. Whatever you're trying to attract, you have to be it. Point blank, period. And your faith should be unwavering. Unwavering. You have to really stand 10 toes down in who you are. Like real talk. Real talk. You got to live this, breathe this, be this, and do this. Whatever this is for you, darling. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Single parent responsibilities. Maybe you are a single parent. Okay, maybe you are a single parent. You holding it down with the crown. You do your thing. Keep doing your thing and stay strong. If you need a breather, have a breather. Look, you ain't got to clean up every day. Leave them dishes in the sink. You know, if you feel like that, do that. Sometimes you have to. Everything can't be perfect all the time. Okay? If you're feeling like that, do that. You need to give yourself a breather if you're feeling overwhelmed. Okay? Everything don't have to always be perfect. If the dishes need to be in the sink today, let them be there. Yep, let them be there. Mm-hmm. That's somebody need to hear that. Yeah. You don't feel like cooking today, you're gonna eat leftovers. Guess what? Eat them leftovers. Mm-hmm. You can do that and do that on a regular basis. Give yourself a break. I'm talking to someone who really takes care of business. You're a wonderful, phenomenal parent, male or female. You could be a single dad as well. You do and give your all so much. And there are times where you feel burnt out. There could be times where you cry. You know, you have, and it's okay to cry. You know, crying is cleansing. You better get you a regular cleansing. You better get you a regular cleansing, like they say you should cleanse the gut. I think you should cleanse the soul with a good cry. Yes, it is. Cleansing is good. And they say men shouldn't cry. That's a lie. What you supposed to do? Hold it in and let it fester into something else? You better have your release. You better have your release. You better have your cry. Go have it alone in a room. Yeah. And let it out and let it pour. Let it out. And then when you get finished, you be like, ah, that feels so good. So that's what somebody needs to hear that. Have the release. Give your soul what it needs. Give your body and your mind what it needs, collective. That's what this reading is talking about. Give yourself what it needs. Be honest with yourself. Trust the process in life, no matter who you are, no matter what you're dealing with. Whether they're going to cut your stamps off, whether they're going to take your Medicaid, Whether they're upping your insurance, whatever it is, they're cutting your hours. The price of cheese just increased. Oh, you like provolone and now you've got to use Swiss. Look, whatever it is for you, be honest with yourself. We have a sense of humor over here and we're going to laugh all the way through it because laughter is good for the heart. But Spirit is saying, be honest with you and trust the process, whatever you're dealing with. Because nobody, you know, I can motivate you and encourage you. I can give you channel messages. But if you're not going to do the work that's required and necessary, you don't have to do everything at once, but at least take one positive thing and apply it to your life. Then it's just, it's like, it's like nothing, man. It's like 0, 0. So you know what it is you desire. You know what it is that makes you happy. You know where you want to be in the next couple of years, or what you want to do with your family or your husband, your wife, whatever it is. So be honest with yourself, Spirit is saying. No one can tell you that. They can encourage you to get there, but be honest and work on one thing at a time, one day at a time. You don't have to do everything right now, right here, 1,000 things at once. No, one thing. Stand in your truth and trust the process. Trust. And the more you trust, that means that, you're remaining optimistic. And the more you remain optimistic, you're creating a momentum of what? Positive outcome. Things may not arrive the way you're envisioning it. We all participate in the law of attraction, whether we believe in it or not. I'm a firm believer in be mindful of your mind and your words. When you feel yourself going into that dark area of thinking about negative hypotheticals, pull yourself out of that. I don't care if you got to visualize yourself on a beach somewhere, you on a beach somewhere, or climbing a mountain somewhere, or standing in the sun, or looking at some birds, or whatever you got to do. But you have to pull yourself out of that. Only you know what you want. It's up to you. You're the pilot. You're the captain. You're the driver. You waiting on God. God waiting on you. You waiting on the ancestors. Ancestors like, we waiting on you. We got your back. We support you. We're waiting for you. Now, if you're really brave and if you're really big and bad, just go for it and take that leap of faith. And you don't have to waver. Confirmation with the horn. You don't have to waver back and forth. You don't have to wonder. Just do it and move forward. As long as you have pure intentions and you're not doing anything to compete, hurt nobody, harm anyone in the process, you're going to be all right. As long as your intentions are pure, you're doing things for the right reasons, you're going to be all right. For the right reasons. Okay? Silence, no contact. Maybe there's a need for you to go silent with some people and have no contact. Maybe you need that. Some people need that in their life. This could be very healthy. You may find yourself, you might find happiness with this right here. You might find happiness with this right here. You may find a spiritual awakening right here and some realizations by having silence and no contact with certain people. Pay attention to how you feel when you're not in communication with certain people. And it doesn't have to be all in depth, just whether is your mood good or bad. When so-and-so not around, I feel good. When so-and-so come around, That's simple. Those are the connections you need to disconnect. Those are the people you need to sever ties with. You don't allow people back and forth because then you're playing with your own energy and you're creating stagnation in your own life. So when you allow the back and forth energy, when you allow people to, okay, I'm going to give them a break, you have to really make your mind up. Everybody is not here in our lives to be with us forever. Some people are here for a moment. Some people are here for a day, an hour, a week. Some people could be here for half your life. It's different. There are times where people have expiration dates where their time expires on your timeline, and you have to be willing to surrender them. And when you don't want to surrender these people, there are repercussions for that. There is karma you can pick up that don't even belong to you. You can pick up energy and experiences that don't even belong to you, but you refuse to let the person go. You're refusing to let the situation go. The memories, the moment. Oh, we've been through so much. Message. We've been through so much. We've been through so much. That's confirmation. We've been through so much, meaning it's time to do something different. That doesn't mean to stay. That's for somebody in particular. Especially when the makeup is only over sexual encounters. That's not genuine. No one is there forever. A lot of these connections are to teach you a lesson. Whether they're romantic, friendship, platonic, co-workers, family members, a lot of these experiences are to teach you a lesson. You may feel you have a magnetic attraction, but is that something sincere? Is that an infatuation? Is that lustful desire? Is that you working out of your lower region? Is that you only when you're intoxicated or you feel lonely, you want this person's company or presence? But when some real issues going down in your life, they're not even nowhere to be found. Like, is this temporary pleasure? Is this chasing a fleeting moment? Is this chasing the euphoria, wanting just a climax? Temporary pleasure that will never suit the soul, but will leave you on a chase, a consistent chase, and then also leaving a doorway open for you to also have other energy attachments because you're allowing this person to go back and forth. You're picking up everybody else's karma and situations and thought patterns and their traits and you know these are fleeting moments, these depictions here. They'll never suit the soul. They'll leave you on a chase, chasing your tail going nowhere. Temporary pleasure, the euphoria. Having relations is a beautiful thing, but what is the intention behind it? What is the intention? What is the reason? What is the energy? What kind of energy is they harvesting? What kind of energy are you harvesting? What are the intentions? What are the thoughts? What it's a give and a receive. Like what I'm getting, what am I receiving? And you wonder why you in that deep sleep. It ain't because they put it on you for real. They just dumped a bunch of energy into you. Okay, let me go to the next card. It just dumped their energy. I had a hard work day. They just dumped all their energy into you. Or she just gave you all her, and then you wonder why you feel funny. I'm talking about your mood swings, or things start dismantling in your life, or you or or all of a sudden you dealing with this person and everything is up and up and up for them, but everything for you is down and down and down. And you're like, what the hell? You're like, what just happened? Wait a minute. They didn't hit the lotto. They didn't bought a new car. They didn't get a new job. Wait a minute. I didn't got two notices. This is the reality. There's a time when we don't know, and there's a time to know. This is your confirmation. Who's ever seeing it, whether you click on, click off, get happy or get mad. This is your confirmation. To learn that, a sexual encounter is more than a fleeting moment. It's more than a climax. It's a spiritual exchange. It's a swapping that takes place. It's deeper than what you know or what you think. And when you're serious about self-preservation and loving thyself and mastering thyself, this doesn't mean not to interact. This doesn't mean not to have relations. This means to be mindful. Mindful activity. You may all of a sudden never in your life had anxiety. You never had anxiety until you start messing with somebody. Now you feeling anxious and nervous. You biting your nails. You can't sleep. You tossing and turning. Each encounter, you're swapping energy. Is it worth it? I know the reading just turned, didn't it? Change, transition. Yeah, things change. Okay, transition. Things are constantly changing around us. Constantly changing. Relationships, people, places, things, moods, energies, inflation, politics, the economy. It's supposed to change. Things are supposed to die off. As I see transition, things are supposed to die off. Things are supposed to change, supposed to be altered. Balance is supposed to be restored. Did several readings on this last week, the dismantling. You never know what's in the process of the dismantling that you are witnessing that may be disturbing your peace. We started off the top of the read with peace, maintaining your peace. Even if this is a separation, this could be something you've been praying about. And now that it's here, it has you in that energy of fear. And this is an illusion also. Anxiety is trying to look ahead, as we were just speaking about. Be mindful because thoughts become things. Trying to look too far ahead into the future. Remain present. Trying to control a moment in time that has not surpassed yet. That's all anxiety is. So you have to get into the energy of surrendering. Honesty, truth, and trusting the process. Honesty, truth, and trusting the process. You have to trust. Look, in order to keep going, you have to trust somebody somewhere. Somebody somewhere. It has to be some kind of trust taking place somewhere. Doesn't matter what your belief system is, all are welcome on this channel. Everyone is constantly working towards their safety and comfort, and there is nothing wrong with that. You are supposed to be concerned, but the message is don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let it overwhelm you. And don't exhaust your energy. Don't exhaust your energy. Don't think you can occupy from overindulging, through a sexual encounter or particular vices. Don't allow anyone to, have you in so much false evidence appearing real that you're partaking in things that are not your natural state of who you are. Like someone trying to talk you into some kind of get rich quick scheme, some kind of pyramid scheme, someone trying to talk you into going somewhere and maybe doing some theft or some fraud. Don't become so nervous and anxious that someone talks you into doing something frivolous that you can regret or could possibly, I said possibly, leading to incarceration. Be mindful of that. That's been coming up a lot. Being so much in fear and giving up on yourself, where you're around people who want to persuade you to do things that can have you in situations that they can't even help you out of. but they'll talk you into it and then laugh at you when you're in a situation. Be mindful of that. This may be the first person you call who doesn't want to even accept the collect call type ish. The same person talk you into it might start dodging you after they've talked you into getting into some nonsense. Compromise, making changes. Changes are supposed to happen, they're going to happen. Everyone in the world is manifesting on a daily. We all are, each and every one of us. We have prayer and the law of attraction that we're practicing, whether we know it or not. We're manifesting. Okay. Don't be so shocked. Spirit is saying, don't feel like your prayers have not been answered. They're being answered. They're being answered. Be patient. Your prayers are being answered. And you're going to be just fine. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. All is well. Stay patient. Now, this is the second time I got single parent and single and not in a relationship. So you could be a single parent. Maybe you're not in a relationship, okay, as well. Hope you can see that. There could be someone checking you out, like, Collective looking like a snack. Maybe you're just not interested, not because you're angry. You could be someone who's just focused on life. At this time, you're like, hey, I'd rather focus on other things. You may be someone who has learned what this is about. You have learned that having a lot of partners is really meaningless, that it holds no weight and no value. Maybe you have accomplished some kind of mastery when it comes to your lower region, when it comes to encounters. It doesn't mean that you're not interested. It doesn't mean you don't like people, male or female. You could be someone who's practicing celibacy as well. I've been picking that up a lot. A lot of people, all right, y'all like, I'm saving my energy. I heard that. You say, I'm saving my energy. They ain't giving it away. Like I was just mentioned, you end up having an encounter with somebody and things dismantle in your life, and they calling you, telling you about all the prosperity that they reaping. You like, wait a minute, this mug been switched up on me. You done gave all your power away. Between the lines, looks for what's hitting. I love this for us. I love it. I love it. I love it. It says between the lines, look for what's hidden. So this is basically saying anything in your life that you feel is uncomfortable, stressful, have you worrying. Spirit wants you to look between the lines. Wants you to go deep. There's something in it for you. I just said you're going to be fine. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. All is well for you, collective. It says between the lines, look for what's hidden. So there's something in the moments that you feel is disruption for you, or in the moments that you feel is disruption, or moments that you feel is stealing your peace away. There's something for you to learn. There's light in these dark situations. There's light in these dark situations. There's a cause for you to pause, maybe have some silence, do some meditation, some journaling, go out in nature. There is something for you, okay? There is something for you. Yeah. Someone is being, I just said, is with, you're being strong. You've learned about what's important in your life. You've learned what the value is. Like I said, male or female. You could be practicing celibacy. You could be a single parent. Also, I'm picking up male or female. You're working on life and progressing forward. Maybe you have spent the earlier parts of your life focusing on, dating and sexual encounters. And now you're at a point in your life where you're interested, but you're not chasing it. You realize the value is within you, not outside of you. You also realize, that it's giving your power away, each encounter, your ability to manifest and create. You realize what's important, where the value is. So you're focused on your career. You could be someone that's going back to school, building, creating, having a peaceful life. You're focusing on other things, focus on health. Maybe you're saving your money, okay? I'm picking up on someone fighting sobriety. Congratulations to you. Okay? hmm So you're doing what's necessary to get you to the status of the lifestyle that you desire. You're doing what's necessary. And sometimes that necessary energy calls for you to be silent, okay, and go no contact. Whether this is with people of love interest, family, friends, whomever, you're getting rid of the anxiety and the worry. You're getting rid of this energy. So you're doing what's necessary, okay? You know that people are missing you. You're fully aware of this. Yes, plenty wants to call you and hook up with you and this, that, but you're like, you know what? I've been there, done that. Not today. Not today. I'm busy doing the other things. And so that is wonderful. So the whole objective of this read, collective spirit, is saying do not allow the different changes that you experience in your life, outside, around you, or within you to disturb your peace. Take time to be still and take time to make sure that you are fine tuning your spiritual connection with source. Okay? Later.